Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Surfer's Journey. Album surfboards have risen to popularity in the last few years, and the Plasmic is their go-to model for small, grovelly conditions. So I wanted to know, what would it actually be like in the waves that I surf all the time? One of the beaches that I surf at is probably renowned for being one of the worst waves that there is in Australia. Of course, like any other beach, it has its day, but for the most part, it's pretty average.
Having surfed waves like this all my life, it's meant that I've had to find boards that go really well in these kind of conditions. Fat, slow, mushy waves, 2 to 3 foot most of the time. And this search has led me to small fishy boards that are flatter, wider, and a little bit thicker. This kind of design translates really well to this wave type. I've tried a variety of different fin setups, from quads, thrusters, and now on 20s like this. And while I've had a couple of highlights along the way, this board takes the cake as far as having a board which is really fun in those kind of conditions. Now I think there's a few reasons for that. This particular board has a lot more leaderage than I would usually ride. I've gone 3 litres more than I would usually ride, so this board is 30.5 litres, where my normal shortboard would be about 27 litres. But leaderage alone isn't the only reason why this board goes really well. Now I'm not going to go into too much detail about the design features of this board, but what I do want to talk about is how it felt under my feet, because I feel like that's the most relevant information that I would want to know when I watch a board review. The first thing to mention is that this board generates a lot of speed without a lot of effort. As you can see here, I'm not doing too much to get this board up and going. This board allows me to get over the fat sections and maintain my speed, but in addition to that I can perform maneuvers on those fatter sections and I don't feel like I've lost any speed or any power. You would think that surfing a small 20 like this that's quite wide and flat would mean that this board slides out too much when you're given a section that's quite good. However, I haven't had that experience yet. Now I would only surf this board in waves that were about 3 foot high, maybe a little bit more. But in these waves that you can see here, I've had perfect hold, and I didn't feel at any stage that it was going to slide out without me wanting it to. And it's because of all those reasons that this surfboard has become my go-to choice for when those days are subpar. I know that I'm going to have a lot of fun without trying too hard. It's going to allow me to perform the maneuvers that I want and make the most of those small conditions. Sometimes people seem to have a lot of hesitancy around smaller boards because they're concerned about what it's going to be like to paddle them. But this board, I have no issues paddling. At 77 kilos, I had no issues paddling this board and catching the waves that I wanted to. Overall, my recommendation would be that if you're looking for a board that is fun, that is fast, that is easy to surf in small average waves, then I think that this is a fantastic choice.
Guys, thanks for watching the video today. I hope that this has given you an insight into what the Album Plasmic is actually like. And as they represent a significant purchase, I hope that it helps you guys know whether or not it's worth spending the money on. Remember to like the video and comment below to let me know what other videos you'd like to see. Thanks guys, I'll catch you in the water.